This is Twit.
China Labor Watch has alleged that 3 factories of Chinese company Pegatron violate international and Chinese laws and standards. Among the allegations are underage labor, contract violations, and excessive working hours. Pegatron chief executive Jason Cheng said the company would investigate the allegations immediately and correct any violations. Pegatron makes parts for Apple products. Apple said its auditors would return to Pegatron this week for special inspections.
Apple has confirmed that Bob Mansfield is no longer Senior Vice President of Technologies or on its senior leadership team after reports over the weekend noted that Mansfield had been dropped from Apple's executive webpage. Apple states that despite leaving his current position, Mansfield will work on special projects for the company in a role that sees him report directly to CEO Tim Cook. Mansfield had previously announced his plans to retire after 13 years. Last year, he mentioned that, heading up Apple's hardware division, but then had agreed to remain with the company until 2014.
The Business Software Alliance, a trade group that represents companies including Microsoft and Intel, is aligning itself with Apple in Apple's case against Samsung before the International Trade Commission. The ITC ruled that Apple infringed on Samsung patents that could lead to certain Apple products being banned. Apple argued those patents were standard essential patents. The Business Software Alliance told the ITC that the use of essential industry patents should not be used to ban products except under unusual circumstances.
Sony and Panasonic do not believe the disc is dead, ladies and gentlemen. Panasonic announced on Monday that it will work with Sony to create a new standard for an optical disc capable of recording at least 300 gigabytes of data. That's compared to the Blu-ray, which can do at best 50 gigabytes. The new format is planned for an unveiling by the end of 2015 and will target those who need to archive large amounts of data for long-term storage.
Now I just have to find an optical drive somewhere. Don't see those much anymore. Are you ready for the iPhone 5C? Pictures of packaging with that name have begun floating around, leading more in speculation than ever that the budget iPhone is just around the corner. The latest pictures were posted on Chinese forum YPhone and seem to support the rumors that the cheaper iPhone will reintroduce the polycarbonate casing of the iPhone 3GS and could make it easier to produce it in a range of colors.
Knock off.
Nokia's VP of App Development, Brian Biniak, gave an interview with the International Business Times where he groused about Microsoft's slow pace of progress on Windows Phone. He says that Nokia is trying to evolve the cultural thinking at Microsoft to say time is of the essence. Biniak did say that Nokia and Microsoft are still close partners, but the two companies are working very differently.
Ooh, trouble in paradise. Toshiba just announced new satellite laptops with the look of their sleek brushed metal Kirabook line, but for a little less money. The 15-inch E55 Ultrabook has a touchscreen and sells for $679 with an AMD processor and $899 for an Intel Core i series. The 14-inch E45 will be a Best Buy retail exclusive for $799 or $817 from the Toshiba website. The E45T Best Buy version goes on sale August 4th, with the E55 series following in September.
Back in January at CES, Dell had showed off its Android-powered Project Ophelia dongle that plugs into a TV or any other display with an HDMI port. Now, finally, it looks like the units are being shipped to testers. So Ophelia's big draw is support for Dell's Wise Cloud computing technology, which allows users to remotely access files that are stored on PCs or servers and can connect to Citrix or VMware-powered virtual machines. Ophelia has a $100 price tag, and if it's a hit, could provide a little bit more insight into Dell's post-PC world domination strategy. I'm still stuck on that iPhone C.
Everything with a C, including Corning. Corning introduced Gorilla Glass for your laptop Monday. Gorilla Glass NBT is still the same strong, scratch-resistant glass you know and love from your smartphones, but made specifically for touchscreen laptops. Corning says the new glass will only raise the cost of a laptop by a couple percentage points. Dell already says it will introduce laptops with Gorilla Glass NBT this autumn.
Ilya Siglovich, co-founder of Yandex, died on Saturday after battling stomach and brain cancer. Now, Yandex is Russia's largest search engine. Siglovich served as Yandex CTO. He was 48 years old.